Hey sweeties, thank you so much for 61 subs. With Halloween around the corner, I've decided to crochet a cute spooky top for this Halloween. I got inspired by this photo and this is my first time making patterns. The tutorial is super easy and not time consuming and perfect for beginners. You can just finish these clothes in just 7 hours. It's customizable and you can use any yarn you like. I will show you what I use and what you will need for this tutorial. The written pattern will be included in the video. Be sure to check out the timestamps if you want to watch a specific part of video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment it and I will answer it. Thank you so much for your supports. Please comment, like and subscribe. If you see this video a little bit too long, it's just for you guys. I just want to make sure that you will understand all the details and I don't want to make you confused, okay? To begin, measure out the yarn and create a slip knot. Next, fold the yarn to form a cross shape and carefully pull it out using your fingers or a crochet hook. Once the slip knot is secured, start to chain 36. To create a crochet chain, start by pulling the yarn through to form a loop. This loop represents the first chain stitch. Continue by pulling the yarn through the loop to create chain stitches until you have 36 in total. After completing the chains, you will need to slip stitch to the first chain you made. For a slip stitch, just take the yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Just that. In the same stitch, you should chain 3, then do 1 double crochet. To make a double crochet, take the yarn and insert it into the stitch. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Next, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops and yarn over again and pull through the remaining 2 loops and you made your double crochet. Again, chain 2, then into the very next chain you should do 2 double crochets. In the next 8 chains, you should do 1 double crochet in each one. Here we have our 8 double crochets. So in the next 6 chains, you should do 2 double crochets. It means that you need to do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, then again yarn over, pull through 2 loops, again pull through 2 loops, and you making your double crochet. After the double crochet you made, you should 6 double crochet together. For this, we don't complete our double crochet. Just yarn over, pull through, insert in the stitch, then pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over in the second chain in the 6th. You should do double crochet but not complete it. Just yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And now you will have 3 loops on your hook. Again, yarn over, insert it into the chain next to it, the 4th chain I think, in the third chain, and then pull through 2 loops. So we have 4 loops on our hook. Again, yarn over and insert it into the 4th loop and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, we have 5 loops on our hook. Again, in the 5th loop, yarn over, pull the yarn out, then pull through 2 loops, and we have 6 loops on our hook. And in the last one, we should do that again, yarn over, pull through loops, 2 loops, and now we have 7, and again yarn over and pull through all the loops, and we do our 6 double crochet together. So it's like that. Now you should do 2 double crochet into the next 6 chain. After completing that, you should have 8 chains remaining. So in the 8 chains, you should do 1 double crochet, and you will have your heart completed. After completing the 8 double crochet, you should do slip stitch in the 3rd chain. So do it in the 1 loop, front loop, or whenever you want. So now you complete your heart. For making a spider web around the heart, you should now start to chain 5. Chain 5, then a double crochet into the, you must skip 1 chain, then in the 2nd chain you should do double crochet. Again you should chain 2, and then double crochet into the 2nd chain. It means that you should skip 1 chain. You should do this around the heart to finish it. Just remember to skip 1 chain or a stitch and do double crochet. It doesn't have anything to worry about. Just do it until you finish it. So that's it. I just want to mention that in the middle of the heart, when you reach the middle of the heart, there is a stitch, and you should skip that, then double crochet into the next stitch. Now in the last stitches you have 2 stitch, so skip 1 stitch and then do double crochet into the last stitch. Now you should slip a stitch into the 3rd chain like this, and in here you should chain 4 and do double crochet in the same stitch that you make your chain. Now you should chain 3 and do half double crochet into the stitch above the double crochet that you made. So half double crochet, yarn over, insert it into the stitch, into the whole stitch, into the both loops. So yarn over, insert it, then yarn over again, and you have 3 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull through 3 loops and you make your half double crochet. Again chain 3, then do double crochet, 2 double crochet to the next stitch. Just remember that insert it into the both loop, not only one loop, just whole loop. Again chain 1 and then do another double crochet into the same stitch. Between 2 double crochet you should chain 1, just don't forget it. Again chain 3 and do half double crochet into the next stitch above the double crochet. Again chain 3 and do 2 double crochet into the next stitch. In the last stitch you should do half double crochet and then chain 3, slip a stitch into the space between the double crochet. Then chain 4 again and do double crochet into the same space. Now here you should increase your chains and then follow your pattern. So at first we chain 4, then double crochet in the same space, then we increase our chains. So now we are going to do 4 chain because in the previous round we did 3 chains. Now we should half double crochet into the stitch above the last or the previous half double crochet that we made. So we go into the both loop above the half double crochet and do our half double crochet like this. Yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. So again here we should do 4 chain and do double crochet into the space between the double crochet that we made. So again, insert it into the space, not into the stitches, into the space between the double crochets. Do one double crochet, then chain one and do another double crochet into the same space, into the same space. And we did our 2 double crochets. So here now again we chain 4 and then half double crochet into the stitch above the previous half double crochet, and you keep repeating the pattern, half double crochet and then 2 double crochet into the next space, and in every round you should increase your chains between the stitches you make. So if you finish this round, in the next round first you should chain 4 and do a double crochet, then chain 5 and do the pattern again. I reached the end of this round and I should do a half double crochet. So remember that when you are at the end of your rounds or beginning of your rounds, you should do half double crochet, and then at the end of the round you do your half double crochet and chain, and then a slip stitch into the space, and then again chain 4 and do double crochet, and then increase your chain for your new round and beginning. So you should do a half double crochet, and that's it. Previous round you had 4 chains, so here you should do 5 chains and then start your pattern. You should do this and repeat this pattern until the round 26. So you should do 26 chains. For making the start cutout, start with a slip knot and then chain 40. Okay, now you finish your 14 chains. Make sure you don't twist your yarn, and then again you should slip stitch into the very first chain that you made. So go into your first chain and make sure that your yarn, that your chains doesn't twist, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops into the same stitch that you make your slip stitch. Say in the same stitch, make 3 single crochet, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, and you have 2 loops on your hook, and again yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Repeat it 2 times more than you did your 3 single crochet. Remember to make them tight enough. Pull the yarn to make it tight and the hole will be disappeared. In the next 2 chains you should do single crochet in each one, 1 single crochet, and do it in the front loop only, and do the single crochets in tight enough to make a really good shape star and stable. In the 3 next chain you should single crochet 3 together. For making that, you should insert the hook into the stitch and yarn over, and you haven't to complete this single crochet. Again yarn over and pull through. Again insert the hook in the 3rd chain and yarn over, and you have 4 loops on your hook, and again you should yarn over and pull through all the loops you have, and this is single crochet 3 together. If you want to do single crochet 4 together, you should insert the hook into the fourth loop, and again yarn over, and you have 5 loops on your hook. In the next 2 chains, you should do 1 single crochet in each one. Remember, make it tight enough and don't make it loose, not too loose, not too tight. And in the next chain you should do 3 single crochet here. Do it in the front loop only and make it tight again. I just want to make sure that you do it as good as I did myself. Look like this, and in the next 2 chains you have to make 1 single crochet in each one. And here you should single crochet 3 together, and you know that how to make it. Insert the hook into the first loop or chain and yarn over. Don't make the stitch completely, and again insert the hook and yarn over, and again in the third insert the hook into and yarn over, and you have 4 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through to all loops, and you single crochet 3 together. And in the next 2 chains, 1 single crochet in each one. In the next chain, 3 single crochet in one chain. Here we should do 3 single crochet. This is the pattern. Repeat it until the end of your chains. I just want to show you, in the last 5 loops you should do single crochet 3 together, and in the last 2 loops you should do 1 single crochet in each one. Just make sure that you are following the pattern I give it to you, and do the star tight enough, don't make it loose, and then when you finish your star, we are start to make your clothes and the spider web. And now you should slip a stitch in the end of your chains. You should slip a stitch in top of, or the apex of the star, you in the second chain that you make your first 3 single crochet, and you have the star. Now to start the web, chain 5 in the same stitch and double crochet into the second chain or stitch. You should skip 1 chain and then insert it into the next chain in the second chain, and you have a loop here. Again, chain 2 and skip 1 stitch and double crochet into the next one. Again, chain 2 and double crochet into the second. This is the loop 1 and this is the second. Chain 2 and double crochet into the second chain, skip 1 chain, insert the hook into the chain, yarn over, pull through 2 loops twice. Again, chain 2 and skip 1 chain and double crochet into the second chain. You should repeat this pattern until the end of your chains. Here we are in the last chains. You should double crochet in the last chain. You did skip 1 chain. Now you don't have any chains to double crochet. You have to 2 chains and a slip stitch in the third chain. Like this. Now you are going to start the new round. For that, you should chain 4 and double crochet in the same stitch or chain. In every new round we should increase our chains, and here we should do 3 chains, chain 3 and do half double crochet in the next chain above the double crochet. So yarn over and insert the hook and yarn over. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 3 loops, and this is the half double crochet. Again, chain 3 and do double crochet in the next chain above the previous double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook, again yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and again pull through 2 loops. Chain 1 and do another double crochet in the same stitch, in the same chain. This is your pattern. Repeat this until the size you want. Chain 3 and slip a stitch in the space between the double crochet, not into the chains, just in the space. This is how you make your slip stitch. Now for starting the new round, at first you should chain 4 and double crochet in the same space. For starting the new round, now you should chain 4. We increased our chains in every new round. Here you should half double crochet in the chain above the last or previous half double crochet the last round. Again, chain 4 and 2 double crochet into the space between the previous double crochets, like that. Chain 4 and do double crochet into the space, not into the stitches. This is the double crochet, and again chain 1 and do another double crochet into the same space. This is how it looks. The pattern is just the same as the heart one. You increase the chains in every new round and do half double crochet in the chains and double crochet into the spaces. And at the first of every round, you should chain 4 and double crochet in the same space. So increase the chains until you reach your size that you wanted, and you make your panels, make 2 of them, and then I will show you how to join them together and the sleeves. For connecting the panels or placement of the neckline, neck part, use a stitch marker to test the placement of the side part before sewing it in place. It's important to try to ensure your comfort and the correct placement of the side parts. Here, please arrange the pieces of the panels so that the star or heart shape is positioned exactly in the center without being crooked or off. Then mark the sleeves and the sides of the panels for attaching. To sewing, first make a knot, then insert the needle into the both loop of the chains. The first panel and the second panel, the back and the front panel. And you will have 4 loops on your needle. Again, I'm gonna show you how to make it. And now we are on the back side. Our needle is on the back side of the panel and or our clothes, so we start sewing from the back side into the front side. So I'm gonna insert the needle into the both loop of the chains. This is the back and this is the front. So we have 2 loops on the front and 1 loop on the back of the needle. And again, this is the back, this is the front. We have 4 loops here and the back is 2 loops on the needle. So we insert into the 4 loops and that's it. This is the sewing, and so simple. Again, we are on the front side, so we start sewing from here to the back. Again, these two loops of the chain and the other. Make sure that the chains are the last row in the both panel, and make sure that the chains aren't twisted and they are on the front side of your chain, not the back. Just make sure that you are making them so clear and not messy. At the end of your sewing, make a knot and make it so tight. When you make it, it looks like this, and then start making sleeves. This sewing part is the same for the sides part for the panels to join them after the sleeves. For sleeves, you can use the stitch marker and put the clothes on to make sure that you are comfortable with your sleeves part. But I know myself, I need 2 columns, and I recommend for you that you use columns. To use columns for making the sleeves, because it will be more pretty for your clothes. So don't start your sleeves in the middle of the chains. If you measure the parts and it starts in this double crochet part, you should do 5 for starting the sleeves. You should join this double crochet together with 5 chains and a slip stitch, and then a double crochet in the same space like what we did in the spider web when we were crocheting. So then again chain 30 and then a half double crochet or double crochet into the next chain part. My measurement starts from the half double crochet column, so I do half double crochet 2 of these columns together. I insert the hook into the 4 loops of the chains above the half double crochet and make a slip knot and pull through the 4 loops and do a chain 1 again, and a slip knot in the same place that I done my just chain 1. To extend your sleeves, you have few options to choose from based on your preference. Firstly, you should determine the number of chains in the last row you completed. If you want to create more space in your spider web design, divide the number of chains from the last row by your desired amount. Then persist by chaining and placing half double crochet or double crochet in the last row of the panel. For instance, if you aim to make 30 chains, you can divide 30 by 10 and work in sets of 33, chaining and counting the chains, and then positioning your double crochet or half double crochets accordingly. Here, if you want to make it 15 chains, you count 15 chains in the last row of the chains, and then positioning your half double crochets. For me, I would like to do like following the pattern and chain 30 and then positioning my double crochet or half double crochet. Here I chain 30 and then put a double crochet in this space, 2 double crochet, just following the pattern like that. If you are going to do that, you will follow the pattern. And now again, chain 30 or whatever you aim for, and follow the pattern, one half double crochet and then 2 double crochets like that. And now my next step is to join the panels together to make a half other sleeves. So to join the 2 panels, you can use a half double crochet or double crochets. It's up to your pattern or the clothes that you are going to do your sleeves. So we are going to double crochet or half double crochet 2 stitches together to connect them and create a 2 to 1 double crochet or half double crochet. Here I just insert my hook into the chain above the half double crochet of the both panels and yarn over and pull through 4 loops, and I have 3 loops on my hook, and again yarn over and pull through all the loops, and I place a half double crochet, and here I join them together with a I just make 2 half double crochet into 1 half double crochet, and now chain 30 and turn my work or my project and work on the other chain of the panels. We just turn the work and work on the chains from the both panel, so we crochet the sleeves in order, first front and then turn the project and do the back panel. Here now when I join the 2 panels together for sleeve, now I chain 30 and place a 2 double crochet here, just like crocheting the spider web, double crochet and chain 1 and then do another double crochet in the same space. Again here I will chain 30 and place a half double crochet on the chain above the previous half double crochets like that. I will insert the hook into the chain and place it just like that. So easy and fun. If you want to gradually make the sleeves looser, place a stitch marker when you start crocheting the sleeves. Keep track of the number of rounds you complete. For instance, if you reach row 20, instead of chaining 30, chain 31, and on row 21, chain 32. This method will help you gradually loosen the sleeves. When joining the side parts, follow the same process as we did for the neck part. To ensure that the placement is comfortable, use a stitch marker to try it on and wear it to see if it feels right. When sewing, remember the important rule: make sure to sew the last row of the panels together.